Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is September 7th, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, looking at this market, we got some stocks moving around, but the S&P 500 is basically a flat morning session. If you take a look at the S&P, they are trading down around 2.5 points. This is not a big move by any stretch. Right now, the S&P is currently sitting at 2181 and 3/4 per contract. And again, we just see a very lethargic, range-bound market. We'll see what today brings. We are looking at a very complacent market. So again, it looks like all dips are being bought, but we'll see what today brings. 2 o'clock this afternoon, we will have the beige book released. That is by the Federal Reserve. We'll see what the market, how the market reacts from that news event, and we'll just take it at there. But in the meantime, we have stocks in the news. First one going off here is Chipotle Mexican Grill. Ticker symbol is CMG. It looks like Bill Ackman, Pershing Square's Bill Ackman, has taken a 9% stake in the company, and you're getting a big pop. Stock closed at $414.07 yesterday. It is now trading at $437.99 at the moment. Did briefly go to $450. So again, I have to think at this point, the stock's a little bit overbought and it's into resistance, so I don't know if there's a lot more upside from here. But nonetheless, good move today. If you own the stock, trail your stop loss. If you don't own it, I would leave it alone. Don't do anything at this stage of the game. Wait for a pattern or a pullback, then you could get to own it again. But right now, Chipotle Mexican Grill with a pretty sizable pop on the purchase of 9% by Bill Ackman from Pershing Square. All right, let's take a look at PLAW. This is Dave & Buster's. You're going to see the stock is trading at $43.50. It closed yesterday at $46.27, so this is a pretty good haircut here. I have gap levels for this one, but I'm going to put it right in here. $39.71 is going to be some intraday support, and also $37.31. So keep those on the radar today. If the stock does trade down there, could be bounce levels. Now, I must warn everyone, this is a very light volume stock, and what I mean by that is a normal volume day is around 400, 300, 400,000 shares a day. Stocks like these can overshoot levels, so you just got to be aware of that. But nonetheless, those levels do look decent. Again, watch how they come into them. If you want to trade it right alongside of us, come take the 7-day free trial within the Money Stocks in the intraday stock chat room, and we'll guide you right through it. All right, let's take a look here at our next stock. We're going to look at Whole Foods Market. WFM is a ticker symbol here. This stock closed at $30.70. It is now trading at $29.60. So that's about a $1 dip. This has an ugly pattern on the charts. It does look like it wants to go lower. I am seeing support if it does get down there around $28.50 and more around $27. But Whole Foods under pressure ahead of the opening bell. Let's take a look at SFM, which is Sprouts. What you're going to see here is that this stock is getting hammered today. Closed at $22.81. It is now trading at $19.76. So this is definitely a good sell-off. Again, there's not much to do here. I would leave it alone. Let it play itself out. Let it sell off further. And we'll look at it when it does reverse. But there's nothing really to do at the moment. Western Digital is catching a big bid. It does look like the company upped their guidance. Right now the stock is trading at $50.45, closed at $47.55. So that's a good pop for Western Digital. Right now I have to say around $51.50 to $52. There is a lot of resistance in the way, but nonetheless, good little pop before the opening bell. If you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, don't do anything here. In sympathy, STX, which is Seagate, they are trading sharply higher as well. Stock closed at $34.47. It is now trading at $35.67. So again, you're getting a big pop there out of Western Digital, and Seagate is moving higher in sympathy to that name. Let's take a look at FRAM, which is Francesca Holdings. Stock right now is trading at $15.95, closed at $13.99. So this is getting a little bit of a bump higher. Again, if you own this stock, you got to be careful around $16.50. $16.50, there is going to be some resistance there. It could get up to that level, so if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, I wouldn't be jumping on it right now at this stage of the game. Let's take a look at HD Supply. HDS is the ticker symbol. Stock right now is trading at $32.61, closed at $36.26. So this is a huge clipping in this name. When I look at this stock right now, I have to think the only level that would get me interested would be around 28.60. Gets down to around 28.60. I think that's a level there where I could get interested in it for a scalp bounce. So keep that on the radar today. Again, 28.60 is the level that I would be looking at. After that, you got to look at around $27, 27 and a quarter, somewhere around that area. But HD Supply under pressure before the opening bell. Let's take a look at Casey General Stores. CASY. This is a very light volume name. On an average day, it trades 300,000 to 400,000. So this is a very tough stock to trade. But stock closed at $133.31 yesterday. It is now trading at $123.06. I think this stock can go lower. This is a light volume name. I do not see support until 112. So again, this is getting hit this morning. This is not a stock I normally play, but I will keep it on my radar today. We do have a lot of copper stocks down today. You have Southern Copper down a little bit. No volume behind the move, so we'll see how it plays out once the opening bell rings. BHP Billiton, that is trading down as well. Closed at 31.60. Now trading at 30.87. So that's a little bit on the weaker side. I see good support here for BHP around 29 and a quarter. So keep that on the radar today. And then you have Rio Tinto. This is trading at $31, closed at $31.58. It looks like there's a fair amount of support at $30 if it does get down there. But again, they are weak. Let's shift gears here. Let's go over to the crude oil market. Crude oil is flat today, trading up about 6 or 7 cents at the moment, $44.89 a barrel. If you take a look at the all-important USO, which is a good oil ETF, you'll see that is trading at $10.39. So getting a little bit of an uptick there. Gold futures are up about $1.80 to $1,355 an ounce. Yesterday, gold had a huge move, and today GLD is trading up around 128.95. GLD, good oil tracking, good gold tracking ETF. So again, we'll see how this market plays out. All in all, it's going to be one of those days where we'll see if we get any real action out here. Yesterday, the NASDAQ did catch a bid on the back of the FANG stocks, so we'll see what today brings. But either way, if you want to come over and trade alongside of us, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room, and you'll see everything that we are doing in there. Could trade right with us. With that being said, everybody have a great trading session, and we will see you on the charts.